Alright, hey everybody, how are we doing today? I am trying out a new form of content. It's kind of like live stream format, except I'm not live. I'm just gonna be sitting here, kind of talking and going over things, playing the game while I'm doing it, because why not? Otherwise I'm just sitting here. The point is, I don't really have a script. I took some notes and talking points that I want to go over, but it's gonna be loosely based, kind of open discussion, just kind of chatting with you. So I hope you enjoy. The things that I want to touch on are kind of what I've been up to in the pre-patch. You could tell I respect to Ret, and I'm having a great time with it. So yeah, I want to talk about what I've been up to in the pre-patch, how I've been preparing for Wrath as well. Gonna go over a few things that I did to prepare, and maybe you all over the weekend could do it. I know Wrath is coming out on Tuesday. So there's, you know, we have the weekend to prepare. Right now, what I'm working on are the Ogrila dailies on my second character. Yes, I am that crazy that I am leveling Ogrila rep in Blade's Edge to Exalted on my second character. My first character was my warrior, which I was maining for a fair amount of time in TBC, but as we got closer to Wrath, I was like, come on, I'm a paladin. I need to switch to my paladin. Like, what was I was doing prot on my paladin for a while. Just to, like, farm gold, like, back when Stratholme was still a thing. Just, like, waiting for the pre-patch. Because, let's be honest, like, Ret did get some upgrades in TBC. Just, like, with the seal twisting. I don't know, that wasn't appealing to me, having to do seal twisting and all that. I had a WeakAura for it. And I practiced it a little bit, but I don't know, it's kind of annoying, if we're being honest. It's not for me, okay? It's not for me, seal twisting. So yeah, when the pre-patch came out, I was like, I am going Ret. And Ret has been amazing so far in the pre-patch. If any of you guys play Paladins and have switched to Ret finally, I'd love to hear what you think about it. It just feels so smooth. So powerful, such an upgrade. You don't have to worry about seal twisting anymore. Our seals are 30 minutes. For single target, I've been using Seal of Vengeance. For trash and like AoE, I use Seal of Command. But yeah, it's just been amazing. I'm just having a lot of fun with it. And now, I know a lot of classes are overtuned right now, at level 70. Like, Death Knights are really OP right now. But at level 80, I think it's going to even out a bit more. So, like, if you're a Death Knight, you know, just keep that in mind. things might even out a bit when you hit level 80. Likewise, if you're a class that's not a Death Knight, don't worry. I think a lot of things are going to balance out as we progress to level 80. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, so I'm like the standard Ret spec. Is it like 55 points in Ret, 5 in protection for the strength buff, and 1 point in holy. Oops. Glyphs. As for my glyphs, I have Glyph of Judgment right now, 10% more damage with my judgment. Minor Glyph Lay on Hands, and Glyph of Exorcism, increased damage done by exorcism by 20%. I'm gonna switch these out. I think the Seal of Vengeance glyph is like another Biss glyph. So I'll definitely change my glyphs around when I get to level 80 or, you know, get higher level. The other one is Sense Undead, which is good. When you have your Sense Undead ability on, you basically do 1% more damage against undead. So it's gonna be really nice in Next Ramus. Okay. We are recording this while we're doing Ogrila because these dailies, man. Well, you know what? Okay, how many of you have gotten Exalted with Ogrila? So here's my thing, like, it's not terrible. Like, I could usually get it done in like 15 minutes, maybe less. It's the Simon Says that I hate. That freaking daily is so toxic, and if you haven't done Simon Says, oh boy, you're in for a treat. I'll show you how I do it. But yeah, picking up these 4 quests.
Be careful.
You could also get Shatari Skyguard rep as well. So it's kind of like doing 2 reps in one.
Very well then.
This is usually what I do. There's a ray over here. Sometimes I just like drop off my mount and hit it with a judgment. This is a first world problem, but sometimes I kill them before I can actually capture the ray. Oh god. Yeah, I have to like click off and then click the wrangling rope and hope that like my dots don't kill it or something. I guess I could switch to like Seal of Wisdom, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, while I do these dailies, we could talk about some other stuff. Brewfest is going on right now. Big world event, Brewfest. I'm into achievements. I love me some achievements, so I already got a decent amount of them done. I'm missing like Brew of the Month, Brew of the Year, and then this one you have to like get drunk and dance in dollar on, so I can't do that yet. But I've been doing the Brewfest dailies every day just to collect the coins. Just so I could like join the Brew of the Month club. You need 200 coins to join the club. And then you need more coins to buy the Brewfest clothing. So that's kind of like my plan. Just get enough to do the achievements, basically. I guess I could show you guys my gear. I mean, my gear isn't anything spectacular. Like I said, I kind of was maining my warrior for a while. Even though my warrior's gear isn't like fantastic either. It's like ZA gear, basically. Because we didn't really do many 25-man raids. We were mostly rocking some 10-man stuff. With the pre-patch, a lot of the content has gotten easier. So, like, oh, frick. The ray died. And my bags are really full. Because the content has gotten so much easier in the pre-patch, what was it, like a 30% reduction in health and damage of the bosses in raids? We've been doing some 25s now. So we did some Black Temple. Well, we'll go in order. We did SSC and TK. We did Mount Hyjal, and then yeah, Black Temple. So that's been cool for me because I never had the chance to raid those of level. I've always like, you know, many years later in retail, I did like transmog runs and whatnot and farming for those raids, but I never actually had a chance to do it like of level. And I know everything's nerfed right now, so it's not like I did progression with them or anything, you know, super fancy, but just the fact that I got a chance to do that and get a little bit of gear too is kind of cool. You know, any kind of gear going into Wrath is nice. So yeah, I guess I'll show my my headpiece. I got the tier 6 helm from Archimond in Hyjal. That was fun. I should bless myself. And yeah, the rest is kind of like badge gear. I got a couple of Brutal Gladiator gear. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to farm AV to get the full Brutal set. Like, it just seems like I could be doing other things with my time. Like Ogrila dailies, right? Ah, crap, it died again. Frick. You know, this is from Magister's Terrace, Karzan, heroic gear. I got the shard though. Shard of Contempt is nice. Nice little Bissy offhand. And my weapon is the Brutal Gladiator Bone Grinder. Bone Grinder? I figured I might as well get that, because that may very well last me to level 80. I haven't done too much research on like, you know, pre-raid Biss and whatnot, but I do know that I will be making the Titan Steel Destroyer, is that what it's called? With blacksmithing. That's gonna be my my pre-raid Biss weapon. So that's come Wrath with max blacksmithing. So that's something I'll be doing. I'm gonna turn in these rays because I gotta empty my bags too. Other than that, I haven't really been planning my gear progression too much through Wrath or like have much of a plan. I kind of want to go into it fresh. Just kind of experience it in...
Very good.
Oh, look at that! I got Exalted with the Skyguard. Yo, that was great to get during this recording. Got Exalted with the Skyguard, and then I got my 15 Exalted reputations. That's nice. Do I get... Yeah, I don't get anything for that. When do you start to get a title? Ambassador of the Alliance... Get Exalted with the 5 home cities. Diplomat. Okay, well, 15 is nice. 15 Exalted reps. That ain't too bad. It could be a lot better. I'm not, again, on this character, I'm not exalted with all of the TPC reps. I would like to be, but again, I split a lot of my time with my warrior, so I didn't really have too much time. I've been trying to do some dungeons and whatnot, just to kind of catch up on rep, but, you know. You do what you gotta do. Oh yeah, so now that I have my bags open, first of all, I used to get harassed for not having Bagnon. I caved in for one or two major reasons. You could auto clean your bags. I find that incredibly useful. Like, there is a certain joy of manually arranging my bags, but sometimes I just don't have the time to sit there. Like, I would if I could. But, it's just so much more convenient to auto-organize everything. Secondly, isn't there a search? There's a search function in here, too. Search is really nice. Like, look at that. You just type it in and it highlights it. It's great. Oh, here's the toxic Simon Says, by the way. If you notice, got something orange there. Bindings of the Windseeker. So I got a binding off Gar. So one of my goals is to have Thunder Fury. I don't care if I get it in Wrath. Like, I would like to have a Thunder Fury. And I have to focus here for this daily. So yeah, I got the one off Gar and been trying to kill Geddon each week. Haven't gotten anything yet. Hey, Bill. Okay. Let me just focus on this one. Yellow, red, green, red, blue. Okay. Now here's where I start to write them down, because blue, blue, yellow, blue, red, green. Yeah, hey, I'm shameless. I will tell you guys that I start to write it down after like 5 because I don't want to risk messing up this quest. Red, green, yellow, yellow, red, blue, blue. Have you guys ever been on like the final stage of this? Whoop. The final, like, I don't know why it does that too. It looks like it's opening something and then it messes you up. This is so toxic. Okay, I think this is the last round. Blue, green, blue, blue, green, blue, blue, red. That's a lot of blues and greens. Alright, blue, green, blue, blue, green, blue. Come on! Blue, red. Yes! Ah, oh, thank goodness. Okay, we did it. I hate that quest. There have been many times where like I'm on the final stage and I mess up somehow, and then you have to do it all over again. So yeah. All right, moving onward to the demon area. This one's not too bad. You just have to just destroy some piles of cannonballs. Yeah, don't mind my UI right now. I try to keep it clean, but there's always room for improvement, right? Alright, so we're doing the bomb stacks here. I could actually drop this demon. Where's the demon gate? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So what you have to do is, like, you have to drop this gate. And then you have to kill demons, like, close to the gate to get credit. So, pull this guy over. Oops, my seal ran out. Switch auras too. Another awesome thing about Ret that I love is Hand of Reckoning. So not only is it a taunt, but if the target isn't currently attacking you, it deals damage too. It deals holy damage. So you could just pull things with it. Super convenient. Because if you're a paladin, well, we know in Classic that we didn't have any taunts. And TBC we finally got a taunt. What is the name of it? Righteous Defense or something? Righteous Defense, yeah. Which is nice, you know? Hey, it's nice to have a taunt. But Hand of Reckoning is really cool. I'm a big fan of Hand of Reckoning. Great for pulling. It's nice to have range, like the ability to do a range pull. I mean, what's the range? It's a 30-yard range, so it's not like super crazy, but it's enough. Like, let's see the distance right there. There we go. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, you'll also notice on my screen, like, when I'm in combat, I got this WeakAura right here. It kind of like suggests or optimizes your rotation. There are some instances where I don't follow it exactly. Like, there's some clunky moments with Consecration, I would say. But for the most part, it seems to work pretty well. I'll have to get the name of it. I'll probably put it in, like, the description, because I can't... I guess I could look it up. Hold on a sec. I guess I could look it up in my, my WeakAuras after this. But, let me switch to Seal of Command. A little AoE. See, like, I don't even have Holy Wrath keyed right now. My shit's all over the place. But, it's fun. You know, I'm having a blast. Oh, you guys want some too? Okay, let's go. So yeah, I still, like, haven't really studied my damage too much. Like, apparently Consecration, though, is really good now to incorporate into the rotation. Especially because we're so much better with mana now. We get replenishment, which I love. Like, if you can have replenishment uptime, like if you're in a raid, constantly have replenishment up, like, you're in good shape. Judgment of Wisdom is super nice, too. It's just like, I don't have issues with mana. By the way, did anybody see... Whoops. Did anybody see the video of me on the official WARCRAFT channel? Hello? WARCRAFT YouTube channel? I wanted to talk a little bit about that. My experience with that. So we filmed it over a month ago. Well, a month prior to when the video was released. So, knew about it for a while. Of course, nobody knew it was coming, so, you know, I kept it. It was a nice surprise to get, like, texts from friends and, like, DMs on Discord and whatnot, being like, holy shit, like, you're on the BNet launcher, my dude. That was really cool. Just something I couldn't have imagined. It was like dream come true status. Like, I remember playing original TBC when it came out, you know, as like a teenager, and just being like, I hope one day Blizzard notices me. I want to be noticed by Blizzard, blah blah blah. And you know, I know a lot of shit has gone down as the years have passed, but it's still kind of like dream come true status. I got a screenshot right here. I'll show you guys. There we go. Look at that. So imagine, whoops, logging in game and seeing your face on the BNet launcher. But yeah, being on the BNet launcher was super cool. The whole production process was awesome too, and fun. The team at Blizzard, like the production team, they were all super cool, super professional, and just made the whole experience fun. Working with Zico and Sarth too, total professionals. I can't stress that anymore, like how professional they were. They came prepared, fun to talk to, friendly, and just great personalities. So it was really an honor to work with them too, and just be featured on the BNet launcher. That was super cool. I got Exalted with the Skyguard. That's cool. Maybe I should fly there and check out the mounts. Ogrila, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get Exalted before Wrath. That's okay. I guess something I'll just work on when I'm bored after Wrath comes out. But yeah, just working on the production of that video was so much fun, and like I said, I'm just honored to be a part of it. So big shout out to the team at Blizzard. Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of that. But another thing that I wanted to touch on was that it's just been really cool to see so many content creators and like figures in the WoW community featured in these videos on the WARCRAFT YouTube channel. I feel like it's every day I see a new link, a new video, a new something from Blizzard, from the WARCRAFT Twitter account, and it's a content creator. Had some pretty big names. They've had smaller names, like myself. I consider myself a smaller name when compared. It's just been really cool to see that they're engaging more with the creators of the community, especially people who put in a lot of hard work and are just so dedicated and really love the game for what it is. So that's been really cool to see. You could tell that they have a new... I don't know, you could tell that it's I don't know if the whole department is new or what, but it seems like there's a lot of fresh blood in there that are eager and like willing to try out new things and be more involved in the community. That's just how I interpret it. I could be completely wrong, but that's the impression that I get. So those are my thoughts on the matter. And if you haven't watched the video already, go to the Warcraft YouTube channel. I have it on my featured on my YouTube channel too. Wrath of the Lich King survival guide right here. 47. Yep, there's my voice. Oh my god, it has my name in the subtitles too. Look at that. I didn't notice that. That's super cool. But yeah, it's been great. Comments have been really nice too. I was actually afraid to read the comments because people are brutal on the internet, as you guys are aware. And I haven't really gone through too many of the comments, but from what I've seen, they've all been really positive and really nice. And coming from somebody who runs their own YouTube channel, I know that there are filters that you can have in place to hold inappropriate comments. So, sometimes things slip through the cracks, but it could just be that all of the inappropriate comments are being held aside, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's such an honor to be included in that video. Like the Wrath Survival Guide? What? Yeah, so let's check out the Skyguard stuff right now. Oh, okay, so this is a pet. I was wondering why it was a fraction of the cost. So Nether Ray Fries, 32 gold, and then all these rays are 160 gold. I can get the tabard. So what I've been doing is like, I'm not gonna buy all of these right now. Like, I know that I can to add to my collection, but when I'm ready, I will buy all these because I'd rather save the gold right now for Wrath. And that's another thing, like leading into Wrath prep. I got the reputation, so I'm all set. When the time comes that I want to go for my mount achievement, I will. As you can see right now, what do I have? I have the Amani Warbear. I have a blue Kiraji battle tank. That's back from Classic. I have my charger, my epic charger. Regular flying machine. In addition to the epic one, the turbocharged flying machine. Of course, we got the tiger queen, and then my regular warhorse. So that's my mount collection right now. Like I said, I haven't gone out of my way to collect mounts. Oh, okay, mounts are under general too. So so I have 8 mounts right now. So as you saw, I can buy all the Shatari mounts, Shatari Skyguard. I also got Exalted with the Kiranai in Nagrand. So I could buy a bunch of Talbucks as well. You can see I'm Exalted with Netherwing. And then just like all the human mounts and horses and kind of go through that. I could do that too. So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with collections right now. I guess I could have bought that pet right now for 32 gold, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not in a rush. Oh, Brewfest! Oh yeah, I have to do my Brewfest dailies. Thank you for the audio cue reminder. What else have I been doing to prepare for Wrath? Daily quests, as you can see, with my reputations. It's twofold because I want the reputation, but it's also good money, just doing dailies every day. The Isle of Quel'Danas dailies are incredible. I think they're fun and pretty easy to do. Overall, those are great daily quests to do. They're just low stress. It's not like doing Simon Says with Ogrila, you know what I mean? One thing that I've been trying to explore is whether or not I should fill my quest log with completed daily quests leading up to Wrath. I wanted to show you guys this website because we were talking about daily quests and how I want to fill up quite a bit of my quest log with dailies. And let me just open it up real quick. Okay, so it's Bitt's guides. What this guy basically did was he calculated all of the daily quests and how much XP they give. I double-checked this on the Wrath beta. These do look correct. I'm not going to say they're 100% correct, but they do seem accurate. So I will say that. So all of the Isle of Quel'Danas dailies, if you fill your log with 13 of those quests, It's about 170,800 XP. So that's something to consider if you like the Isle of Quel'Danas dailies and you want to get a little bit of an XP boost before Wrath starts. Definitely do them. I'll probably be doing that. There's some Shatwrath dailies too, like the heroic and regular dungeons. Those give a nice chunk of XP. Cooking daily does too, actually. I didn't think of that. I wonder about the fishing daily, if he doesn't have that listed here. Maybe I should check that out on the beta. A couple of dailies here too, like the multi-phase survey, Sunfury attack plans. So those are like some easy dailies that you could do too, just to rack up some more XP. If you do all of them, it's close to 65,000. And then there's the Netherwing dailies that he lists too, that give almost 100k XP, 91,700. If you do have access to Netherwing Ledge, that's another great hub where you can complete some daily quests for a nice boost. And what's also nice is this guy goes over the order to turn them in. So to kind of optimize your route, set your Hearthstone in Shatwrath, log out in the middle of the hub, and then on launch day he tells you what to do. So I thought that was really awesome. If you guys are interested in doing this, again, I'll post the link. Shout out to Bits. Yeah, the beta. Let's check out the beta, actually. Do you guys... We should see if the fishing quest gives XP. Why not? Yeah, as you could see... I left my character on this island because, again, I was double checking the quest. So yeah, you can see I picked up all the quests. Arm the wards gives 9,500 XP. Dawnblade 12,600. So you could kind of see, like, it tells you. And you get some gold too, which is still nice from completing a quest. So yeah, you could check the XP yourself, but something nice to consider filling your quest log with. I was gonna do the fishing daily. Alright, yeah, let's check that out. Okay, well, this quest doesn't say... It doesn't have XP listed underneath. Bag of fishing treasures? I mean, let's test it out anyway. It's right here. So yeah, while we fish, we'll talk a little bit more. I'd be curious to hear if you guys are gonna do that too, with the dailies. Like, are you guys gonna fill your quest log with dailies? We can move on to professions next. My paladin, engineering and mining. Mining because I'm gonna be leveling out in the open world and undoubtedly gonna run into some mines, right? So with mining, I want to be able to farm materials as I'm leveling up, because there's nothing worse than, like, you're trying to level up engineering or blacksmithing and you run by a node and you can't do anything, and then you see it sitting there. So that's why I'm gonna stick with mining for the start of Wrath, but then I'm 98% sure that I'm gonna switch to jewel crafting. The benefits of jewel crafting and engineering are really appealing to me as a Ret Paladin. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Do we have enough shrimp? I always get 9 out of 10 every time. 9 out of 10 times I get 9 out of 10 shrimp. Now, as for additional gathering, I have a druid that I got to level 70, and she's double gather. Brief intermission, let's see if we get any XP. I don't think we're gonna get any XP. No XP. Okay, well, I'm glad we tested that out. I mean, I had a feeling. What is this? Man, I've been wanting to get that. Of course I get it on the beta. It's like they knew I didn't have any fishing lures. Is this like a reusable true silver fishing line? Oh, it's an enchant? Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Of course I got that on the beta. Of course. Okay, we're back in the live version of the game. So, showing you guys my warrior real quick, because I am a blacksmith on my warrior. I mentioned this earlier, my Biss weapon is the Titan Steel Destroyer, and that's crafted with blacksmithing. So, I think my plan right now is to, yeah, I guess get my paladin to level 80, get whatever crafting materials I can as I level up, and then go hard with leveling blacksmithing, because I want to be able to craft my Titan Steel Destroyer ASAP before I start raiding. So my druid's a double gatherer, right? I maxed out herbalism. I did not max out mining. Because here's the thing, going into Wrath, you don't need to have maxed out professions to begin gathering or crafting Wrath professions. So for example, Cobalt Deposit. You only need a skill of 350 in order to start mining it. If you have the max skill of 375, that's great. it's gonna be yellow for you. And then all the way up to 400 it'll be green. But again, if you could only get to 350, that's fine, because you'll be able to get Cobalt. You know, I want to check Herbalism too. I wonder if I could do, if I type in Herbalism here too. Okay, so it's the same thing with herbs. I mean, I'm not surprised. Gold Clover starts at 350 skill level. It's yellow at 375 if you're maxed. Same as Cobalt. Firethorn is 360. And Tiger Lily is 375. So these three herbs, if you have skilled 375, you can mine all three of them. If you only have 350, again, you could start getting skill ups with Gold Clover. So it's really up to you. Then we go up to Talandra's Rose, that's 385. So I am enchanting my gloves. One pair with +5 mining. And then do I have an herbalism? I do, I have herbalist gloves. Herbalist gloves could be made by a leather worker. It's a leatherworking pattern. You could probably buy them on the auction house, but you could also enchant them with +5 herbalism as well. So that gives you +10 herbalism skill. You're automatically at 385 with this glove enchant. So highly recommend if you're an herbalist. That'll give you a nice kickstart into getting higher level herbs fairly early. Last thing I want to talk about, the shoulder enchant. If you end up replacing your shoulders right away, if you have your pre-raid Biss, but you don't have the Hodir reputation just yet, you can still use these as a nice alternative. So that's just something to keep in mind. Those are the 4 shoulder enchants. They're achieved that Exalted reputation. So I think that was the last thing I wanted to cover. I hope you guys enjoyed this format of video. Definitely let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Something's going on with me. I got a new job, which is really good. That's a really good thing. And I've been incredibly busy. I haven't really had much time to play WoW, except like in the evenings after work. So that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Let me know what you guys think about this format. Let me know your thoughts on the things we covered. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed chilling, listening to this video, hanging out. Feel free to let me know if you guys have been doing anything to prepare for Wrath 2, that's something I may have missed or something that I could do. I hope we have a nice, successful Wrath launch. I hope it's not too crazy. Launches are always fun, though. You know, like, everybody's on. Everybody who's everybody is on. There's a million people streaming. The streams are popping off. It's a big deal, right? So I'm looking forward to Wrath launch, and I'm just looking forward to the new content, too. I mean, I know it's not new, but it's new for my characters, and just stepping into a new journey. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, I am going to keep this channel active, so subscribing on there is a great way to support the channel. You can follow me on Twitter too, QUISSYTV on Twitter. I 98% of the time tweet about World of Warcraft, so definitely follow me on Twitter. As for live streaming, I don't have any plans currently. I wanted to try to stream this week, but there's just been so much going on, and I've been really busy. So if I was gonna live stream, it was gonna be on a weekend, but we're going to a concert this weekend, and then Wrath is coming out, so I don't know. There will be a live stream in the future. I can fairly confidently say that. But I think now that Twitch dropped their exclusivity with partners, I think I might either dual stream on Twitch and YouTube, or just straight out stream on YouTube. We'll see. I might just do YouTube. I don't know. But if I might dual stream on Twitch. I don't know. Yeah, you could also let me know what you think about that. How about that? Thank you again for watching. Follow me on the socials. Have a great Wrath launch, and thank you so much for watching and listening. Take care.